Let's talk about the unspoken rules of theater, of just the things that you're expected to know that you might not know if you're just starting out professionally or you didn't grow up doing theater. Number one, which is a big one, is don't compare the understudy to the lead. This one's actually going to be all about understudies and swings. For this first one, you might think that you're being nice or complimenting someone to say, oh my gosh, you're so much better than. But that is not a compliment at all. It's not nice, and you can lift somebody up without pulling somebody else down. So if the lead calls out and the understudy goes on, you should not say, oh my gosh, you are so much better. Like, why aren't you the lead? No. Number one, you're putting down the person that usually plays the part. And number two, you are basically insulting the understudy in their position by saying that they should be the lead, like their role is less than because they're the understudy, which is a big no. Every role in theater is equally important, and understudies and swings are just as valuable as the people that are playing the leads or the people in the ensemble. Every role is so valuable, and just because somebody is an offstage swing doesn't make them any less talented or worthy to be there. No putting down swings or understudies at all, but also don't put down anyone else that they cover to try to make them feel good, because that won't make them feel good. Next, let's talk about the unspoken rule of shove with love. And what does that mean? Because we know we're not supposed to give other actors notes. And when an understudy goes in, that is also not the time to be giving them notes. A lot of the time people will say shove with love if somebody's going in for a track for the first time. Let's talk about what shove with love means. Somebody is in for a part that they're not usually in for. If they're in the wrong spot or they're doing something wrong, just kind of subtly telling them where they need to go, what they need to do, or kind of helping guide them into the right place. This obviously depends on the show and like what you need to do. Could subtly like tap and guide someone a certain way or kind of help lead them to where they need to go, depending on what it is. I did this with somebody when they went into for a track for the first time. They were next to me in a formation, and as we were changing formations, I looked and I saw them going the wrong way, and they looked a little confused, and I went like this to them, and they got the message and they understood, okay, they were supposed to be farther down, they're supposed to be next to me. Things like that is shove with love. And when an understudy goes in, you should not give them notes. They probably know where they messed up or where they went wrong, and you don't need to tell them. Shove with love is applied when you are actively on stage and you notice that they need some help. If you notice that someone is going to the wrong spot and they go to the wrong spot, and then you get off stage and you go up to them and you say, hey, you went to the wrong spot. They probably know that. You do not need to tell them that, and it's not your place to tell them that. But if they come off stage and they come up to you and they say, hey, was I in the wrong spot? Like, where was I supposed to be? Absolutely answer the question and be helpful. Or when they're on stage, kind of give them a little nudge or a little push in the right direction. A shove with love. And the with love part is really important. Be caring and be kind in the way that you are doing that. I hope that that was helpful and made sense. Let me know if you have any questions about it.